step back from being a competitor. I think he's still in school too.
Yeah.
And he's about my age, and I'm already graduated, so he's probably getting pretty deep in the college bracket. Winners finals in college. All right, game 1, let's go. On Smashville.
Alrighties.
Putting her head into the ground, making her eat dirt. That's what we like to see, right?
Honestly, I think Shokio needs to stuff out all of these incoming approaches from Oracle in the air, especially since you're going to have a lot of just the side B and then aerial approaches. You can stuff them out with reverse hit in air, reverse hit fair. If they're getting too close, well-timed, probably going to hit them with forward tilt. Just have to make sure that this robot is not in the air.
Yeah. So that stock, Oracle did almost all boost F-air approaches, and it didn't work at all. I wonder if he'll opt for something else, or maybe he'll change his timing more.
Yeah. I mean, looking at just Rob in general, not really positive that Rob's ground game is the best. I think you really have to force it into the air, especially since it's one of Rob's fastest approaches. But could wait, go for a more projectile game, maybe more crouch, cancel heavy.
I really like the empty land grab Shokio just went for. Totally worked, caught Oracle shielding.
And like I said earlier, Shokio immediately expecting the side B entrance and going for a fair just to stuff and go off stage.
Called out the mistech, or the tech in place, but Oracle was able to get a shield. That's a really hard timing to hit. Didn't get punished with it.
Getting those normals out, trying to keep that consistent shield pressure.
Dreidel pressure, but
Yeah.
Able to punish him out of shield.
Very, very great play from Shokio.
Great couch cancel, down smash, and that's going to be a kill.
I mean, nonetheless, this is a pretty steep cliff. Not really a mountain, but
Yeah.
doable.
But I feel like Oracle's pretty good at playing behind. He's like pretty clutch a lot of times, I feel like.
I think one of the things that you have to keep in mind is just how skilled both of these players are in general. Because if Shokio has momentum, he's going to keep it up. And I've seen Shokio's play on Smashville with ZSS, and he has some pretty considerable wins on this stage.
Ooh, Oracle not able to grab the ledge there. I thought that was going to be a kill. He called out Shokio's jump back to stage.
Ugh.
All
Wait.
right. He waits, but wasn't able to call out the retreat back to ledge from Shokio.
Hammer it in. And just going to up air out of it.
Yeah, up air comes out really quick. Shokio told me the frame data earlier. I don't remember it, but I think it's less than 6.
Ooh, nice spot dodged. Because if that conversion went off, that was going to be probably another solid 60%.
Yeah, but Oracle's going to take the kill there. And he's still in this game, but now he's gaining percent. Crouch cancels probably off the table now. Might be thinking about the next game.
Yeah.
In the corner, tech in place. Shokio calls it out with the down smash. Shokio's doing the pop-off, edge guard, kind of. It's a good option, though, honestly.
And with all the considerable, like, super fast aerials that Shokio can have, especially as ZSS, and since Oracle really has to set up for the positioning in the air, since Shokio is catching Oracle out, it's just not okay. It just doesn't seem fun either.
Yeah. I wonder if Oracle might have success trying to grab Zero Suit more. I feel like I didn't see that happen too much.
I think just 2 or 3 grabs was the considerable total. But even if he did get the grab on down throw, it wasn't like there were any phenomenal conversions either. So
yeah, I'm not really sure how strong Rob's combo game is in this matchup.
I mean, I would expect it to be, because ZSS has that pretty decent heavy combo weight. I mean, not like super spacey, semi-fast faller. So I mean,
right, but she can take a beating for sure. All right, grabs the ledge, but Shokio held on to his jump, so he's going to get back pretty easy.
I think Oracle in general just needs... I mean, since Rob has a lot of aerial pressure, especially with the side B entrances into neutral...
that almost worked.
you really need to be careful on where you're placing it specifically instead of just randomly flying into the air and then trying to get something.
Unfortunately, Oracle didn't get that down air there. Oh, no. Drifted too far under stage. Once you're past the ledge, like under the stage, you can't really tell it anymore, unfortunately.
And that down smash really going to cover that roll back.
I see Oracle being a little aggressive with his edge guards, which I think is generally a good idea. If you can catch Zero Suit out of her recovery, she's dead unless she's at like a low percent and doesn't go very far or something.
Ooh.
Getting burned by the laser. Shokio opts to not grab the top. Doesn't really need to. Not able to get the edge guard though. Rob just goes above him.
I actually don't know what ZSS's projectile game is.
Right, how good her item throw is?
Yeah.
I don't really know either.
I mean, it didn't seem that super good. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like she doesn't really need to grab the top either. I would rather just get rid of it because she can. She has a lot of options to cover ranged, or she just has a lot of range in general. She can use her side B down smash projectiles.
Yeah, especially since she has her own projectile. Ooh, immediately gonna get glide tossed the top. And this is a very good option that Oracle is seeming to opt for in neutral, is instead of just going for all of this aerial pressure, take out the dreidel and just throw it around.
Yeah, he seems to be playing a little less aggressive than he was in the first game.
Ooh.
And, nice, but still got to jump and probably, yeah, he had all his boosts there.
I think just a few percent more in that down air would have immediately gotten it.
Luckily, Rob doesn't fall very fast. He didn't die from that.
And, ooh. Nice wait for Shokio not to run into Oracle's aerial pressure. Just immediately just stand still, down tilt.
Right, and he was at a low percent, so that was a really safe option too.
Oh.
No sweet spot, so the back air is going to kill.
It's honestly really hard to get that sweet spot too.
With Rob, yeah, especially because he's so big, right?
And that drift raised higher than a lot of players would expect. You're gonna raise that Wii head up, and then you're just gonna immediately get smacked for it.
Right, we got a combo started. The laser doesn't hit though. Good call with that down smash.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say that the punish off of the down smash was
Oh no, he doesn't grab the ledge.
really that good. I mean, he got the down smash in general, and then he just opted down tilt, probably going for a better conversion. But I mean, why do that when you can get more solid punishes, you know?
All right, nice raw back air.
Raw XD back air.
I haven't heard that actually. You got me. All right, Zero Suit's fast, so she can just run and cover that tech away.
Especially Shokio doing pretty well on a majority of the tech chase game. Once Shokio goes for the down throw, pretty fast, so just going to immediately follow. And it looks like Oracle is most likely rolling away from a majority of the options that he has, roll away. So the thing is that Shokio just has to be more consistent with these punishes.
Yeah, I feel like the tech chases are really the thing that you got to cover in this matchup as Zero Suit. All right, but Rob's got the dreidel control. Maybe I shouldn't call it the dreidel. I don't know. That's what I think about it. That's the first thing I think. It's the top.
Yeah, the tune top.
Rob's off stage, but Shokio doesn't get the down smash he wanted.
Oracle has to play this really safe or he's out. And that hitbox was very questionable.
Yeah.
Can he recover from this?
No, too far. Oracle taking a big sigh.
So the character, not a problem. I think just how he was playing
really.
neutral earlier.
Yeah, he was more patient in that game, for sure.
I would like to see maybe go back to PS2 or go to Battlefield.
If I was Zero Suit, I would like... I was going to say FAB, but
yeah,
maybe not.
I think going to Battlefield's smart. More close quarters. Oracle could mess up a lot of the aerial pressure, especially going in with side B. Didn't seem like he was because his ECB goes horizontal, so it's not really clipping onto the platform.
Right.
Ooh.
A little risky, I feel like, going for the double boost up. going for the high recovery, but he gets called out, unfortunately.
And that's
loses his stock pretty early.
That is one of the saddest things I seeing is Rob using the recovery and then just like trying to spurt back on the stage.
Yeah, you gotta feel bad for him, right? Poor robot.
For robot, you only get 3, so be careful.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like Oracle is maybe taking in place a little too much. I feel like Shokio is getting at least half of the conversions off of it.
Yeah. I think overall, with how Oracle is placing his tech options, it's either tech in place or tech away. We're seeing it earlier on PS2. He was doing a lot of tech aways. So
I feel like I haven't seen him go for the option where you miss the tech on purpose and get up attack either.
yeah, it would honestly very smart option. We see it a lot in high-level play in Melee.
Yeah, but you got to watch out for it if you're on a platform. That's like probably the worst place to do it. But we haven't had platforms. Ooh, that's too bad.
I think it's just super scary to see in general, especially with ZSS, because if you're not going to tech in place, ZSS can be immediately right there and then do the down smash stun gun. So
yeah,
it's honestly a fear, I think, just not going for the tech in place.
Yeah. All right, and Shokio rolls back into center. That's the classic. I've also noticing this game Shokio staying in his shield. Not too much, but he's definitely not reacting out of the shield really quickly. So maybe that's a sign of the mental game. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, oh, that foot's still super cheeky.
That was sick, but you know, seriously didn't go that far. Not really a fast faller.
Oracle one whole stock behind. Really curious how he's going to work with it. He seemed to get after that footstool seemed to mess Shokio up, kind of get in his head a little, and then get solid conversions off of that.
I think getting that footstool too helps Oracle's middle game. You know, doing something cool.
Do the cool guy options like we saw earlier.
Right. Yeah. If you're a cool guy, you have a good middle game.
Ooh.
Lasting hitbox.
That Nair is actually quite large. Not quite as large as Charizard, but definitely a very good option when coming down with side B. We usually see Fair come down because it's immediately really fast hit once L canceled or auto canceled.
Yeah.
You can act out of it, but I mean, Nair, I mean, big hitboxes are big hitboxes.
Ooh, good read from Shokio. And Oracle's a little upset about that. I feel like maybe Shokio caught him not thinking too much about his tech option.
Ooh.
All right, but Shokio tried to side B and falling off.
And the snipe!
That led to a punish. Yeah, he got sniped.
That laser snipe, definitely something that you have to watch out for, but looks like Oracle not really converting a lot off getting these hard hits off stage. That's actually the first time we've seen him really snipe him with laser.
Yeah. It's hard. She's oh man, dies super early. That sucks.
He was definitely trying to go for ledge.
Yeah, totally.
But Shokio being a very consistent player nonetheless, he SD'd twice on that last PS2 game. I think that was one of the only reasons why he lost it overall, rather than the change in neutral with the dreidel.
I got you calling it the dreidel now.
Yeah.
It's catching on.
It's the trend. Oh, okay. Great tech chase.
Uh-oh. That's a... Okay, nice. Saved his boost.
That was the last one, though. If anything, Shokio could have just gone out there and
Shokio could have capitalized harder on that situation.
Because he can't really do a lot of options off of it. He can just really fall.
This is super close. This is loses and last game. So let's see who's going to come ahead.
And
reverse hit, but...
Let go of shield just a little too soon.
Right.
Okay.
Good ledge dash.
And honestly, I think two more hits from Oracle can really...
It was a weak hit, so we'll give it to you. Don't worry.
Oh, he just threw the top out.
Catching him with a reverse up air.
Okay.
Not enough to kill.
He's telling him to let him back on stage.
Ooh, I love that jab.
That's it.
Jab's a great option if someone's in the air and at a high % above you.
And a very rocky first game coming out from Oracle.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But that's okay. Brought it to game 3.
Yeah, that was a good set. I'm really glad it ended up being so close.
Instead of just immediately just massacre.
Yeah.
I mean, both of these players really high level, very skilled.
Yeah, and they both play each other a lot too. I feel like they're good buds.
So next we are going to get